arms ready.
Okay, roll. All right,
The fact that Joe Morgan has chosen to settle here is a great testament to the way of life I've tried to maintain for the citizens of Parkland. So on behalf of myself and the whole town, I'd like to present you with the key to the city.
Yay, Joe!
Please. That's very nice, Sheriff, and I appreciate it and all that, but I'm sorry, I just can't accept this. You see, you weren't here to offer me the key to the city when I went away to war, and I think it would be a little dishonest to accept it now that I'm back. Thanks anyway. Now, come on, honey, let's catch a cab.
Zoom in on the Sheriff, Murdoch.
It doesn't bother you none. This guy comes into town with a pretty wife. I roll up with this key so he can turn it down and make me look like a jerk.
Maybe he's an opinionated fella.
I've been around too long not to know when I'm being blindsided. He couldn't have planned it better. He wants something. Rance, I want you to find out if there's anything stinking up his files. I mean anything. Nobody gets away with treating me like dirt. Nobody.
That man seems upset.
And back at the VA, he'd be first in line for the ice cube room. Man's too unstable for politics. Believe me, I know whereof I speak, Jack.
Yeah. When Face turned down that key to the city, it sure got his motor running. And when he sees our little campaign get going, that sheriff's gonna be out of wind, just trying to get out of his own way.
Don't you just love it, B.A., the excitement of the electoral process, the sense of history, the quest for the truth? The amp with 1,000,000 watts per channel just pumping out the old red, white, and blue.
I hate brass bands.
Friends, Romans, and country persons, listen up out there, dudes and dudettes.
I should have left you back there in the state hospital. The rest of those mixed nuts.
Come on down to Veterans Park today and meet Joe Morgan. While you're there, pick up your free pen, compliments of Joe Morgan, and use that free pen to write in Joe Morgan's name on election day. And then sell that free pen, sell that little critter for big money, and cruise to scenic Alaska, home of the famous Husky.
Oh, you know, when I was in high school, I ran for president of the student council, but I lost on technicality, though. They weren't having an election at the time.
Remember, Joe Morgan's the guy that you can't buy. Sheriff Dawson, whose sly can always try, but it won't fly.
This is suck, I've heard enough.
Give me back that mic, B.A.
Give me that thing.
Spoke with Joe Morgan, new sheriff. Here you go, my man. Spoke with Joe Morgan. You running for sheriff. All right.
Joe Morgan for sheriff, Joe Morgan for sheriff here. Joe Morgan for sheriff here, all right. Joe Morgan for sheriff here.
Boasters. That guy is a way too organized for somebody just came to town. Well, go on, continue.
Well, he was born at Parkland General Hospital, graduated from Parkland High. He turned down a scholarship at State U so he could join the Army. Battlefield Commission, Silver Star, discharged in '69. Both his mother and father died about 10 years ago and are buried in Parkland Cemetery.
Give me the rest.
Well, that's it. There isn't any more.
What happened to him after he got out of the Army?
Well, the discharge is the last thing in his file. I ran a check through the VA and the FBI, and they both came up zero. He never even filed a federal tax return. This guy's the invisible man.
And how come I keep seeing him everywhere? His name's plastered all over town for the past 3 days. Every time you turn around, he's shaking hands with somebody, and every one of them vote. This dirtbag's gunning for me. And you can't even prove he existed from the time he left the Army until yesterday. You find out what Morgan's game is, and I don't care how. Now get out of here. Mister, I sure wish I knew what little trick you were going to try next.